Hi. Let me just tell you that we do a lot of thrift flipping around here. Some weeks we make pants. Some weeks we paint on stuff. This week, we're gonna paint on stuff with the power of compressed air. Now, I've never used spray paint before, so this is gonna be a learning curve for all of us. But before we talk about the thrift flip, let's go back to this morning when sweet, naive little me had no idea what the day would hold. Let's go. Good morning. Here's what I'm thinking. Coffee, haircut, thrift store. Are you in? Hair equals cut. So you know what that means. It's time to thrift, baby. I'm looking for something to thrift flip. Maybe this week, maybe next week. I don't know. Me ignoring the pile of things I already have at home to thrift flip. And that's it. Maybe I won't find anything and we'll just have a fun time looking around. Do you want some gum? Here you go. Oh, no. What if we kissed in the thrift store t-shirt aisle? I'm feeling a bit masochistic today, so maybe we should look at some t-shirts. The t-shirts are well and truly unhinged today. What? Okay, I didn't last very long in the t-shirts. And this is the thrift store that always has amazing vintage dresses. So of course I'm in the dresses. And how cute. Let's see what else we can find. Look at this gorgeous pattern. Oops. If you've been on my channel for any period of time, you know that this is like my power color, and it still has the original tag on it. Looks like it's from a place called Riches, and it was originally $140, marked down to $99. I wonder when this was actually for sale, because that sounds really expensive. Interesting. Y'all, I hope this is as good as I think it's gonna be. 2-piece fruit set. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, this is a totally different vibe, but this is very cool. It's like this canvasy with this round denim collar. I feel like this would be really fun to maybe draw all over. You know I can't resist the urge to draw on a white clothing item. But I feel like Gus might like this. Maybe we can customize something for him this week. Wouldn't that be a nice thing for me to do? What is this? It's like a tank dress, but I think it has a bit of like a square neckline. For some reason, this reminds me of something that Drawn Me would wear. I don't know if you know Drawn Me on Instagram. Their style is so cool. I've also been on the hunt for like a true kaftan, and I don't know if this counts as one. I feel like they usually have more of like a V neckline. This is so cool with the transparent panels. All right, we're looking for tiny tops now. Speaking of tiny, my bladder is tiny and I'm gonna pee my pants, so we need to leave soon. Okay, I'm back, and I think you already know this from the beginning of the video, but we're gonna be spray painting one of these pieces today, or tomorrow. I don't know, this video already feels like it's operating on multiple timelines. Let's bring them all together now. The singularity. And I can tell you about what I ended up getting from the thrift store before we jump into our thrift flip. First things first, just the dreamiest little utility overall dress of my dreams. I found one of these for Liz over at Beep World during our very first thrift swap. I think it was like a year ago, and I didn't want to give it to her because I was like, this is so cool, I want it. But I was a good friend and I sent it, and the thrift gods have paid me back tenfold. Look at these little clasps, the little shoulder clasps. And the contrast stitching, big fan over here. Second, I got the fruity matching set. I love this color. I love all these colors. And finally, our thrift flip piece. So this is actually for Gus, like I mentioned at the thrift store. And if you don't know Gus, he's a big skater boy. He loves to do the spins and the flips and the grinds. And I thought it would be cool to create a little rollerblading shirt for him to wear while he's rolling around. And I think that would make him just the coolest kid at the skate park. I have a design idea. What I'm thinking is we're gonna put a big rollerblade on the back, and then each of the wheels is gonna be a different color of spray paint. I think this will be the simplest, beginner-friendly spray painting workflow of all time. I say this as a beginner who's never spray painted, so we will see. Here he comes. Gus, do you want to see your shirt?
Whoa.
So I'm gonna mess it up.
That's cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have anything to say to the craft store.
The store I'm going to is 20 minutes away. That's too far. It's too far.
So we're at the specific Michael's for a very specific reason. And if they don't have what I need, I'm gonna be sad. And I might cry, but I'm gonna try my best not to. I'm gonna be brave. I'm a brave boy. Where am I going? I think I just no-scoped spray paint from all the way across the store. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, baby. That's the good stuff. Oh, hi. You know, I had big plans about getting started on this project tonight, but sometimes you just want to eat a salty treat and catch some Lovecraftian horrors. And I'm just going to chase my bliss. I'll see you guys in the morning. Cassie, will you at least say goodnight to the good people? Stinky. This little guy, oh, to be a deer, laying in the patch where my dog poops every day. This message goes out to pro gamers and pro gamers only. Good morning! Did you have a hot beverage this morning? Did it make your brain feel good? So here's the order of business today. 1, we're gonna sketch out our design for our shirt. 2, we're gonna test spray painting because we should probably practice. And then we're gonna do the dang thing. We're gonna spray paint this shirt. And maybe more stuff. Who knows? You know I get an itchy trigger finger when it comes to DIYing. My whole wardrobe could end up spray painted by the end of this day. So let me bring you in to my digital world of making a mock-up. Let's go. Uppies. When the world won't give you uppies, get the uppies yourself. This is what I like to call my battle station. AKA where I watch a deep dive about Debbie Ryan by Ashley Norton. Very entertaining. Also, I didn't know Debbie Ryan lived where I live. Have you seen this? Let me know your thoughts down below. My rough idea is to do like a very gestural, kind of fun version of a rollerblade. Lots of thicks and thins. Kind of like this. And then, here's the kicker, wheels in the colorful spray paint. And I think that'll be kind of cool in like 90s style, especially with the silhouette of the shirt. If this could be in the movie Brink, I'll be happy. Did that movie come out in the 90s? That's a long time ago. You know when the Barbie movie comes out, there's gonna be a huge rollerblading renaissance. And I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be a spray paint mogul, baby. No, I'm not. Are you here to help or just eat grass? Let's go over some spray paint safety tips before we get started. 1, don't let your dog get spray painted. You're gonna have to go. It's time to go. Please go. I'm not a professional. My goal right now, this is a weird angle, is to just test out all the paints and see what color they are, what kind of width and concentration I can get at what distance. Let's just experiment. Would you stop, woodpecker? Must be some juicy nugs in that tree. Ah! I already did this for 1 minute. This is just for dramatic effect. Oh, okay. So that's a pretty thick line. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the outline of the skate with just this. I might have to paint it, which is fine. This is fun. Ooh. I don't know what I was expecting, but that was pretty easy. So let's paint this boot. If you watched any of my other videos, this is not new technique. Although first, I'm gonna sketch my sketch using some chalk pastel because it'll wash out real easy. I thrifted these. What a treasure. Hi, I figured this is as good a time as any to pop in here and say, this comment is extremely validating to me. PBS for chaotic adults, that's everything I've ever wanted. So thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. And who knows, maybe I'll start highlighting comments every week, so leave me something good. Okay, bye. Ooh, sexy. Looking good, looking sufficiently 90s-esque.
All paths lead here. We just gotta do it. It's almost harder because it's so simple. Does that make it easier to mess up? They seem to think so. Let's just do it. Come on, let's just do it. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Don't fail me now. Woo! All right, let's go. That one got away from me a little bit, not gonna lie. And then yellow will go right here. But we need a special guest to complete the yellow for us. Here he comes, Mr. Skater Boy. Kashi.
Don't do it. Dude, this is nerve-wracking. What if I have a wonky wheel?
Great. Nice.
That looks nice.
Well, I guess now we just have to wait for that to dry. But I'm kind of feeling like now that I have all the supplies out, I should spray paint something else. Town girl.
You can use song loops to instrument sounds. You can use song loops from any song.
Yeah!
You can use song loops.
Hot dog.
Well, what'd you think? I think I look like a haunted doll right now. Kinda like it. I mentioned earlier this year in a video that I'd like to do more thrift flips using techniques that are new to me, and this was a great start into that. I guess last week was new to me as well. So if you have any specific thrift flips or techniques you'd like to see me explore, let me know down in the comments. I've heard things like stained glass, punch needling, punch hook, rug. I'm pretty much game for anything, so do your worst. A couple things I learned. During my research online, I learned that spray paint doesn't wash very well. Like if I were to throw this in the washer, it'd probably lose some of its color. So I'm not totally sure how I'm gonna treat this. It's probably gonna be a spot treater for now. Or maybe we'll just wash it and deal with it. Another thing I learned is I think what I really want is an airbrush, a la this. Can you imagine? I feel like this is a very clowny skill to have. And I'm into it. And finally, this isn't really something I learned because it's something that I try to do all the time, but maybe it'll help you. Just a reminder that you can just try stuff. And you're probably not going to be perfect at it. That's okay, because how are you supposed to get better without sucking a little bit first? Also, do you want to be perfect? I don't really. If you like this video or you just liked hanging out with me this week, then you might like my other videos. They're always thrifty, artsy, arguably a good time. So feel free to subscribe if you'd like to be notified when I post my next one. I post every week. And let me know down in the comments if there's some sort of craft or skill that you would like to learn soon, and maybe we can learn it together. Did you hear that? That train just called you stinky, and I think that's my cue to get out of here. So I hope you have a great week, and I love you. Bye.